Have you ever left a date and you wondered if he's going to ask you on a second date, if he is going to commit to you, if he is going to make you happy, or he's going to ghost you? If you have ever felt this, you are in the right place. Because the truth is, you are just one date away from the right man who is emotionally available, who will invest in you, who will pursue you, and who will commit to you wholeheartedly. Yes, that is my promise to you. Hi, I am Navee Sparkle. I help high achieving, ambitious women attract and keep long lasting love using ACC Love Formula, and they attract men who are emotionally available, who are providers, who are generous, who wants to help you build your empire. Okay, so let's get to the juice because that's why we are here. Let me share my screen with you. Where is my screen? Okay, cool. Yes, so the webinar, or you call it masterclass, the name is Date Like a Queen, From Ghosted to Chosen, 3 dating shifts that makes emotionally available men pursue, invest, and commit to you. The truth every high value woman like you needs to know. With me, Navee Sparkle. Who is this session for? This session is for high achieving women like you who excel in life but struggle in love. Yes, this is for you. Let me see if you can. I am at the right camera angle. Yes, I think so. I can talk to you right, direct, eye to eye. Okay, so let's get into it. Why this presentation is different and unique, because I'm going to teach you a proven love formula for high achieving women that takes them from heartbreak to being deeply loved, chosen, and taken on dates few times a week, made love to 6 times a week, and treated with flowers, gifts pretty much every day. Yes. My big promise to you is you are one date away from true lasting devotion. Just one date. You're very close because you have stepped into Navee Sparkle's world. Yes, here where we make magic, because love is a skill here and it's not a matter of luck. Yes, love is a skill that I'm going to teach you today, and you're going to feel that your love story is changed forever. Look, we have limited time and I'm going to give you lots of value. So please get a glass of water and a notepad. If you have a phone with you, I think I would like you to switch it off because there is so much gold in this and you don't want to miss it. Get a notebook, get a pen, and let's get into it. Let's crack the code of love today. Here. My biggest ask is that you commit to take an action today. Yes, you commit to you. You commit to choose yourself today. Do you commit? Write yes or no, whatever your answer is in your notebook. Yes, write that now. So, the biggest challenge is here, if you are listening to me, that love feels impossible. You think that it's a puzzle you can never solve. And I hear you. I understand you. You might be someone who has no problem attracting men, but you feel that keeping them is hard. They fizzle out after 3 dates, 4 dates, 5 dates. Or you might be somebody who is exhausted from dating because you are only attracting low value men, men who don't want to treat the queen you are, the men who just will not make an effort. Or you are being in relationship, or maybe you're dating somebody who is not there. You feel ignored, you feel neglected, and sometimes you even question if there is something wrong with you and there is no joy in that relationship. Or maybe you are someone who thinks that there are no good men left out there for you. Are you ready to nail dating and meet your man? Are you ready? Say yes if you're ready. Write ready in your journal. Are you ready to end this love and dating struggle? Step into your power. Learn the Queen's dating formula and saying yes to the road that leads straight to that man's heart who is emotionally available, who wants to take Lord off from your shoulders, who wants to wipe your tears, who wants to hold you tight in his big arms, who wants to love you the Cleopatra you are. Are you ready? This is my husband, and this is me. We're happily married and raising our one and only son together. But this was not always the story of me. 6 years ago, I sat down on the brown couch in my Canningvale home. I was looking at my phone, waiting for a phone call, a text, a missed call from a man who I was dating for 5 weeks, who told me how special I was, who told me that I am love of his life, who said that he has never seen a woman like me, who brought me flowers, took me on great dates, and then disappeared. Phone rang. I jumped. I I put it on my ear. It was not him. It was internet provider. I almost had lost my job. I was broken. My heart was in pieces. I felt lonely. I felt exhausted because this was not that happened for the first time. It had happened to me again and again. I got out of my previous marriage to build a life with an amazing man who would love me for the woman I am, who would see me what I bring to the table, who would like to treat me. And here I was, back to square one. I looked around, I looked that my son was playing and what I had done to myself. That day, I committed to myself. I made a choice. I made a decision that never ever I am going to beg for the love of a man. Never ever I will chase a man. Never ever I will try to please a man. And then 1 year later, I was walking with an amazing, generous man who was dating me for a few months, and we were at the Canning River Cafe in Perth. There was a moment when he asked me to stop. He started taking out stuff from his pockets, and I thought, oh, he's going to lean on me because this particular man was always trying to, put his head on me. I thought he's going to just rest his head again. And then he pulled out a ring out of his pocket and he asked me, Navi, my beautiful queen, would you take me as your forever nut? And I said, yes. It didn't happen by chance. It didn't that, oh, God or universe just happened to make me lucky. No, I used a formula, ACC Love Formula, that I teach in Date Like a Queen program. That what brought me my emotionally available husband, and that what I teach to all other women. And that's what I am going to share with you today. What are we learning today? 3 mistakes keeping high achieving women stuck in love. 3 shifts that make men pursue, invest, and commit to you. The framework I use with my clients that takes them from ghosted to chosen. No guesswork, simple strategy, simple tools that you can learn, use, and attract an emotionally available man who will date you every day, who will tell you how beautiful you are, who will never get enough of you, and who will always happy to do things for you. Yes. So while I was doing this work, I realized that any woman, you, me, or somebody who is highly successful, is just one date away from meeting her forever devoted man. If you use ACC Love Formula, yes. If you throw spaghetti on the wall, then it doesn't work. And I'm going to show you how it works. Before we get into the formula, I want you to see these 4 archetypes. You might have done this or you might be doing this because in all stages of life, whenever you're dating, looking for love, we do go through these all phases before we become the queen in love. So we have here a caretaker. This lady loves to look after men. She will always do things for them. She will become their therapist. She will change their schedule for them. She will do everything so they would love her. She feels exhausted. She feels tired. She feels undervalued. She feels neglected. And men come, take from her, and leave. Then we have the nice girl. She is the girl who is always smiling. She's the girl who is always saying yes to everything a man asks her to do. She will be very understanding girlfriend. If this guy goes 2 weeks away overseas and don't take her, she will, oh, go have fun. Honey, if you are one of them, don't judge yourself because I've done all of that. I've judged myself enough. I've done your work before. So no need to judge yourself. And I'm not judging you because I've done all of this. Then the last is the hard ass boss. Oh, wow. She's always in her head when she goes out on date. She takes the date as she is on a business meeting. She has to close this man. Tick, 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 tick. He fills my boxes and she falls in love. And then men never treats her like the queen she is. She's always chasing, begging, trying to fix men. And then men just disappear. Then we have the queen. And this queen is grounded. There is a queue of men outside her home who are booking her for dates and praying to God if they can get a spot with the queen. They can get an audience with the queen. And that's who my clients are. That's what we do inside Date Like a Queen program using my ACC Love Formula, the formula that I have discovered that I used, and now it is the top one formula in the industry because I am the best coach who will take you from heartbroken to deeply loved with this formula. Yes, that is my big promise. Now, The question is who you are. Are you the nice girl? Are you the hard-ass boss? Or you are the caretaker? And if you're watching this presentation, it means you're not the queen yet. And if you would have been a queen, you will not be watching this. So you are either a nice girl, hard boss, or a caretaker. Exhausted, tired, neglected, ignored. And you want to be the queen. Do you want to be the queen? Say queen in the chat or write queen in your notebook. Yes, because change is coming. That man is on your way. Now, let's talk about the 3 biggest mistakes high achieving women make in dating. So we'll go through them one by one. Again, I'm saying we all make mistakes in love. No need to beat yourself up because love is the base we operate from. Okay. So love the lady in you. Okay. Because I love the lady in me. First, you go on a date like you are going for a business meeting. You're in your head and you think, okay, he ticks all my boxes. He drives that sexy cool car. He has a very cool job. He understands politics. He understands investments. Oh, wow. We will make a power couple. And what is the symptom you are doing this? If you see that men fizzle out after 3-4 dates, or you don't get a second date, this is what you're doing. Because men can feel your head, but men cannot feel your heart. Because love is very heart to heart. We say that and we know it, but we still go in our head. We see that, oh, this guy is great, and we put this man onto pedestal. And when that man is on pedestal, he's not interested in you. Yes. Have you done this? I have. I still try sometimes to put my husband on the pedestal, but then I see the change. And then I remind myself, I am on the pedestal because I am the queen. This was me. And this part of me was alive until my first divorce. And even before I got married to my ex-husband, I had never been in a relationship. I was exhausted because, men were not good enough. I had 54 checklist columns that a man has to take to be my man. The biggest challenge I had that it was so hard for me to drop into my body because I was always in my head. I was always putting men on pedestal. And I wanted to worship them. I wanted to be the heroine who loves this man one-sided and never complains. Because that's what I saw, in the movies, and that what was my understanding. After my divorce and after being ghosted maybe 200 times, I had to learn to drop into my body and connect to the woman I was. So the man who is sitting in front of me could see my heart because connection is heart to heart. Men, high value, masculine, intelligent, ambitious men, the kind of men you want, when it comes to love, they want to connect with the real you, your heart, not with your head. Because they don't care how much money you make, who the, hot shot you are. They want to see if they can feel safe connecting with you. And when you are in your head, they can sense it. And that all was happening to me. And then I had to learn to drop into my body And then I saw how my husband and many other men was able to connect with me. And that's how I got my happy ever after. Now, I'm going to give you a love mantra, and I want you to write this down in your diary. And before you go on any date, just say it very loud, or maybe a few times a day. Say it with me. When I am in my body, I am the most desirable. When I am in my body, I am the most desirable. Let it sink in. Now, I want to ask you, when you go on your dates, are you in your head? Are you in your body? Where you are? Write head or body in your journal or in your diary or in your chat, wherever you are. And think about if you stop using your head in dating and start using your heart, what impact could it have on men? The men who are ghosting you after a few dates, it means they are not feeling it. And because they are high value masculine men, they are already in their head. They want to be with a woman who can take them from their head to the body. And if you are in your head, you will butt heads with them. They cannot feel you, they cannot see you. And suppose if a man can see you and man can feel you, why won't they not commit to you? Why won't they not date you? This is what all I teach in my Date Like a Queen program, where I give you simple body tools, high value code of dating that helps you be the woman a high value masculine provider, generous man who is not intimidated by success wants. So, mistake number 2, holding the relationship on your head. Okay, if you see that men are very passive around you, men don't make an effort, men don't text you, men don't check on you, men don't plan dates. These are all the symptoms that you are holding this relationship on your head because you are texting, you are calling, you feel that if you take this rock of relationship from your head, it will fall and it will break. And that's why you keep doing it. You want to keep him interested. Have you done this? Do you do that? Because you are always in fear that if you don't do it, this man will move and he will not love you. I've done that. And this is the biggest mistake women make because when you're doing everything for a man, why would he do anything for you? This is like very basic human trait. If I'm being provided for everything, why would I want to call you, text you? And also because you are always in head, he's not feeling connected to you. And that's why he's not feeling even inspired because you're doing everything. There is no space for him to do anything because that space feels hard for you. You cannot control yourself because you feel that he will abandon you. You do the work, you get tired, and he still leaves. This was similar happening to my client Pri. We call her Queen Pri. She runs a successful event management company in New Zealand. After her divorce, she was feeling that love will never work for her. She told me that she has actually documented 500 dates she has been on. Because what she was doing, that she was going on dates like it's a sales call. And if she doesn't do everything, she won't be able to close the sales. Being in her head and doing everything. Inside Date Like a Queen program, where I teach high value code of dating, I helped her learn and implement that. And then magic started happening. 6 months later, she got an amazing man to get down on one knee and propose her. And I remember she texted me and she said, Navi, I didn't do anything. Like, it just felt so easy. Like, I don't even remember if I ever texted him first. Because there was no space for me to do anything because he was doing everything. And he was texting, calling, planning dates, and, taking me to wonderful restaurants, taking me to holidays. I didn't even know what I was doing. Yes, you don't do anything when you date like a queen. You just be a queen. Because less is more in love. Yes. The less you do, the more it becomes. So my queens just do the 5% and men do 95%. Not by demanding, but just using the right tools I teach them in Date Like a Queen program. Would you like to do less in love? And before you say yes or no, I want to ask you, would you like to master this skill of doing less in your relationship? Just imagine that, this man is texting you, calling you, taking you out, driving to you, picking you up, taking you on holidays, taking care of every little need you have, like buying you printer when you're starting a business, buying you flowers, getting you a brand new phone without you even asking for it. Would you like that? How much you want it? Scale from 1 to 10. Do you want it 5, 6, 7, 8, or does it feel uncomfortable? If it feels uncomfortable, sit in this uncomfortness because there is so much magic that is ready to come out of you. Now, third biggest mistake women make: when a man pulls away, they try to convince the man. Okay, now you will say, Navi, I don't do that. I don't tell them to stay. But what it can look like you're texting him, you're calling him, you're checking on him if he's died because he hasn't called you, or has he been in a road accident because you haven't heard from him, or you're cooking him nice meals, you are bringing his favorite wine, you're gifting him a big gift on Christmas. Look, you are doing these all nice things, but how it lands on a man? It lands on a man that, yes, she's nice, but is she trying to manipulate me? Because when he's pulling away and you are trying to close this gap, he's feeling that you have an agenda because you are trying to manipulate him by giving him these gifts. So you are doing this because you want him back, but it is backfiring. Have you done this? I have. I tried to convince my ex-husband because I bought a place before we got divorced because I knew that he was not happy. So I thought I'll buy a home and he will be happy and he will stay. But he didn't. I was a single parent on a childcare salary with 430 Ks of mortgage. I don't teach the work because, oh, because I want to be this famous celebrity. I teach this work because I've lived it and I know how it feels. How it feels to do everything and still feel like a piece of toy or piece of furniture in your own home that you built. And sorry, guys. This was also a similar story of one of my client from uh, Date Like a Queen, Amita Ross. She was just tired of, men leaving her. Actually, she was first married, and that I think that ex-husband died, and she was married to this again man who cheated on her, and she still wanted to have him back, convince him, opened him a restaurant, got him the residency, but that man still left her. She was trying to convince him like I did. But inside Date Like a Queen, I have a tool that I teach, the feminine code of speaking to his heart. In that tool, I teach you that how you talk to a man that pushes his commitment button and what to do when he's pulling away. What will bring him closer? And now she is having a lot of men following her, chasing her. And she also say that my home is filled with flowers every week and now her home is filled with flowers every week and her man even brings boxes of mangoes because he knows that she loves them. Just see that going from two divorces to being the queen. That's why I call myself world's number one dating and relationship coach, because I don't talk the talk. I walk the walk. Because I use a love mantra, that is third love mantra. Receiving is giving in love. Let it settle. Receiving is giving in love. When I receive from a man, I give to a man. Means when he can give me a gift, me accepting it is the way I give him love. I don't do things for him and I don't make an exchange. I just receive, receive, receive. Does it feel uncomfortable? Do you find it hard to receive from men, your friends? Sit with that uncomfort. Suppose if I tell you that learning this skill will help you master the dating and give the gut punch to a man, which makes him emotionally connected and wholeheartedly committed to you and to love you the exact way you want to be loved. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much you want it? 1 to 10. If you want it right now, it is 10. If you so much want it, it's 9.5 or whatever. Write that number in your journal in the chat. And also, how committed are you? Are you wholeheartedly committed to receive this kind of love from an amazing, intelligent, smart man? What is your commitment number? There is a lot of magic in this. And if you're following me and if you are writing these numbers and writing these love mantras, you're going to get out of this webinar and become a different woman. This is my guarantee to you. And I know that you're already feeling it because I can feel it. Now, 80% of successful women are struggling in love. That is the reality. And rest of them are either done with men or don't, just saying to everybody, I'm happy single, because they are not seeing a way out. They're not seeing a roadmap that can take them where they want to be, where they want to be successfully loved and amazed. Okay, why they are struggling and they are not being treated like the woman you see in the picture, where a man is planning the date, where he's treating her with flowers, giving her gifts, where a lot of men are chasing, having their calendar, oh, where I can book this woman. Can I take you out? And she's just in her own queen energy, commanding the love. How would that feel? It feels very good to me because I know this morning I had to record this beautiful masterclass for all those women who are watching this and who want this work so much. And my husband tells me, Navi, you rest up because you have this big day going ahead. I'll take care of Jeev. He cooked me breakfast. He brought me coffee, and it felt so good. I feel so grateful. Would you like that? Would you like to learn high value women code of dating? This does magic. Maybe another question to journal about, or maybe write in your diary. Are you ready to be the high value woman who doesn't convince a man, who doesn't chase a man? Would you like to be that woman who doesn't do anything to please a man? And can you commit to this? Yes or no? Okay, let's talk about what is my ACC love formula. So, in my ACC love formula, I'll take this woman who's doing everything, performing for a man, trying to convince a man, chasing him, cooking him, buying him gifts, having a career, and trying to tell him that how much money she can make and how great couple they would be together. From this man to this woman who's sitting on her throne, and the man is doing everything. The man is pleasing him. The man is looking after the children. The man is buying the grocery. Even he's doing the vacuum. Would you like that? And that's what I do in my work. Okay, let's talk about a little bit what is my love formula. So ACC means attraction, connection, and commitment. So attraction is the juice that flows in the relationship. And in this section, I teach you very practical, simple tools where you can just listen to them and create attraction in your marriage, in your relationship, in dating with men, with high value, emotionally available men. Then we go in connection, where I teach you the way, the tool I call Speak to His Heart, where you learn the way to talk to him that connects his heart to your heart. In commitment, we seal the deal. Yes, I know you like to seal the deal. Okay. When there is attraction and connection, and you know how to push his trigger commitment button, you have the whole recipe of an emotionally fulfilling relationship with an emotionally available, generous provider, heavy lifter, doer man. And that's what we do. Let's do something. Place your feet on the ground, hand on your heart, Big inhale. Exhale. Keep your heart open. You can also keep your hand on your heart. Close your eyes and imagine this man walking towards you with the flowers, tickets to the movie. He's wearing this amazing black suit and he's looking so handsome. And he comes and stands next to you and asks you, Queen, my lovely, where were you my whole life? I cannot imagine a day of my life with you. Sorry, without you. I cannot breathe without you. Stay here as long as you want to. Look at this man. He's looking at you. He is saying you how good it feels, how amazing it feels in your body. Just stay here as long as you want to. Just stay here. You can do this tool anytime you want. And if you step inside Date Like a Queen program, we'll be doing a lot of these things. And you will be seeing the real magic I have in my tools. So let's go back and see what did we learn today so far. We learned that you are one date away from an emotionally available man who wants to pursue you, who wants to date you, who wants to treat you like a queen. Second thing, when I'm in my body, I'm the most desirable. Less is more in love. Deceiving is giving in love. Write them down somewhere and repeat these mantras multiple times of the day. Sorry. Now, I want to just ask you before we move forward, what has been the most valuable? What did resonate with you? Put it in the chat, write down in your journal. I'm going to have a sip of my water. I know you got lots of value and lots of shifts because I'm feeling it. I can feel it right now in my heart. I can feel it. I can see it. I'm actually dancing with joy. I have a feeling in my body. Excuse my bad singing. I don't want to touch my phone, otherwise, I'll play a song and dance. Okay, let's move forward. Now, do you have any questions based on the content today? You can put it in the chat. And if you are watching it on replay, go find Navee Sparkle Coach on Instagram and send me those questions. And I will answer you personally. And if you want to use Facebook, go find Navee Sparkle, see my beautiful face there, and send me a direct message, and I will answer your questions. Okay. Now, I know that throughout I asked you that, were you ready to be chased by amazing group of men who are just like, okay, what kind of ring I can buy you? Can I take you on a trip to Europe? And are you ready to become the woman who draws the right men in? All those hot shots, all those guys in suits, all those men who works in stock, who are Wall Street bankers, all those men or who are sexy engineers. Are you right? Are you ready to do that? And are you ready to stop guessing and dating? Are you done with chasing and throwing spaghetti on the wall? If you're ready, I have something for you. If you're really serious about your future, if you don't want to be single whole life and go from one man to another man, and if you think that desire in your heart is calling you and you want to take it seriously for the first time of your life, I invite you to commit to this today, to have an emotional, fulfilling relationship with an amazing man who will pursue you, invest in you, and commit to you forever. He wouldn't get tired of dating you. He would not get tired of you being tired and letting him do the work. He would look after you when you're having hard days, when you lose a job, when you lose a project. He will be there to listen and support and be your hero. Can you commit to having this man? Because if you want to commit to something less than that, then you're not doing justice to yourself. Okay, now go click the link below and book a call today. What we will do on the call, we'll check the reality, because either you might be feeling that there are no good men and there are no emotionally available men for you, or you are doing the work, or love is being a challenge. This is your reality if you are watching this masterclass. And then we'll see that what has been hard, how you can go from here to here, and what is the roadmap, and how you will get there. So I will answer the question how on the call. I will show you how you can go from slave girl, from doing everything, to be the queen of his heart. And before you go book the call, I want to tell you, it's not for everybody. It's only for women who are action taker, who are ready to invest in themselves, who are ready to own their desire and be the queen, and be the woman who is deeply ready to be loved by an amazing, handsome, emotionally available, doer, provider, committed man. If you are not a fast action taker, you find it hard to invest in yourself, you are not ready, then don't book this call, because there is somebody else who wants that call more than you. Because I have 1,000 sales calls set up and 1,000 of breakthrough calls set up, which needs to go to the woman who wants it more than you. If you don't want it, that's okay, because love is not for everybody. Everybody wants love, but love is not for everybody. Love is for those women who are going to go, click the link, and get to the breakthrough call, where I'm going to show you how you can go from this to this. And there I will show you that how can you date like a queen. And you know that you've done the hard things in life. You've built a career. You have carried the weight on your beautiful shoulders, because I can feel them. You stayed strong. It's your time. It's your moment to let love feel easy for you. And let me hold your hand and let me take you to your forever man. Because he's going to thank you that you met Navee Sparkle and she taught you what all you have done to me. Because you are one date away from the long lasting, amazing devotion. Just one date away. This is what my clients see. Somebody's getting different men asking her out. Somebody's home is full of flowers. Somebody's guys are buying them phones and telling them that she's the most precious things on the planet. Click the link below, book a call, send me a DM, tell me how did it feel. I would love to hear from you. Go check www.naveesparkle.com. I have so much for you there. Go click the link and let's make this magic happen. Thank you. Thank you, my queen, for showing up for yourself. You could have been anywhere, but you are here. And that tells me you're ready for that man. Book your call now, and I'll see you inside. Date like a queen. Bye bye.